Okay, so we went ahead and replaced the O-rings that were leaking in this swivel with really good O-rings that are made and designed to fit this. They actually did work, but I'm running about 150 foot, maybe a little more of hose. And we use it often. And after we reeled it completely out, almost all the way, and back about 3 times, we started leaking again. I'll go ahead and crack the water on. You'll hear it come on. You'll see what I'm talking about. The other end of the hose is on about halfway. I didn't want to shut it off completely. Any kind of a movement, gotta be careful here. Yeah. So basically, let me shut it back off. Any kind of a movement in the block is causing pretty bad leaks. It shouldn't be corroded because it's brass, but what I've noticed is just an extremely rough finish. I'm kind of the guy that's always looking for a good excuse to upgrade anyway, and I've been wanting to go to a stainless steel swivel. They are $100 and up. But through my research, I did find a genuine, made in the USA Super Swivel. It is steel, but it is coated in a nickel aluminide alloy, and that's supposed to be a very good coating for this. I went ahead and loosened up both these hose clamps. All they did is hold these oversized washers in place to straddle the collar. What I'm going to attempt to do is unscrew the entire unit from the threaded part right here. Slide it on out. Okay, we'll put together the Super Swivel now. Okay, now here's our Super Swivel. You see what I mean by nickel aluminide? If you Google that, it'll tell you what it is. It appears to be stainless, but it's not. It's steel with that coating. Super Swivel, made in USA. $50 on Amazon. Pretty good price, you get right down to it. You can barely see the edge of the sleeve turning in there. All your sealing, your ball bearings, one row of bearings is right. If I've removed this, you'll see one row of ball bearings. Go clear around it. And when you rebuild it, you'll remove this grease fitting. Some have a plug, some have a fitting. This came with a grease fitting. You'll remove that, and you got to get all the balls out. I forget how many there are. The new ones come in a rebuild kit along with the replaceable seals. One O-ring and some backup seals, and one they call a pressure seal. And then you might have to spray a little brake clean or degreaser in there, and you'll keep getting the balls out, and then this will pull out. You can replace your seals. They're on this shaft. It is a well-built device. I did take that fitting out and see that it was full of grease, so it did not willingly take any grease. That's fine. I did remove the fitting, look in it, and the grease was flush with the top of it. They used a black molly grease anyway. We'll tape this up and use some T+2 Rector Seal. This is an all stainless steel fitting. I thought it was pretty neat. Found them on Amazon. The washer in them with a gasket. Does feel like it has a high silicone content, so it should last. And both parts are stainless steel. And they're going to go in here like this. Okay, I went ahead and set the reel up on that piece of board here. Otherwise, it's too hard to deal with. So we went ahead and put our hose clamp on, which just acts as a collar block, and you can adjust it and tighten it up. It's kind of Mickey Mouse, but it'll work. Same way with this one. We'll get them all oriented the same way. You can easily hold that with one hand. Just make sure you get your thread started. Get them started correctly. You can see that or not, but we are tightening the pipe into this other brass piece. Now, this is all part of the original. It's got some slide movement there. We'll center it up and tighten them clamps up, and that'll help hold it in place with this collar block. The other one kind of takes care of itself. On the other end where the handle is, I want to make note on buying a Super Swivel from Amazon. There are dozens of clones out there and counterfeits, and they sell for anywhere from what I've seen from $23 to $35. This is about the cheapest one you can possibly buy that is made by Super Swivel, made in the USA. The Amazon seller that I bought mine from for $48 plus tax, it was from Rittenhouse. It actually shipped from Rittenhouse, and they are a big supplier of OEM. I'll put a link in the description from the site on Amazon that I bought my Super Swivel from. Okay, let's open it up. Probably hear the water flowing. And I guess for the real test is a little movement. There is no movement. There is actually feels like zero play in there, no movement. Not a drop of water leaking anywhere. Well, time will tell how long it'll last, and I'll go ahead and buy the rebuild kit. I'll show a photo of the rebuild kit. It's kind of cool. I think the kit alone was $15. Actually has to be felt to be appreciated. Hey, thanks for watching. Work safe out there and have a good one.